Yo, what's good, people? We are live. It's the 23rd of June 2026. It is 9:26 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or New York time. And what we're going to do, we're going to jump straight into it. So right now you guys can see that I have the Nasdaq on the left, S&P on the middle, and then the Dow Jones will be on the right hand side. So before we jump into the charts or candlesticks, quickly just going to go through the technical or the fundamentals for today and look if we have any high impact news. We do have high impact news for today, but it's already been released at 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't worry about that, that's just local time for me, but if you're -6 you'll get New York time. Alright, so we have no high impact news for today. That's good. So let's jump straight into it now on the charts. Okay, so I've got a vertical line. I want to mark out I essentially just want to mark out midday open, which is at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we've done that for the Nasdaq, we've done that for the S&P. Just quickly just go ahead and do that for the Dow Jones. Now the unfortunate thing is I don't even think that this is going to come through on this other screen. Of course not. I don't know why it does that. I'll fix it. Okay, so let's go ahead and plot that over there. And that will be our buy side liquidity in form of current day high. And here we can see sell side form of current day low. That is for the S&P. We'll go ahead and plot out those same specific levels on the Nasdaq. There you go. Alright, I think that pretty much marks out, and then for the Dow, we'll just quickly do it over here. Right, so we have buy side and sell side for both of our pairs. Now all we want to do is essentially wait for that market to open, which it already has. Right, so there you go. We've got all our specific levels highlighted for us. Let's see if we can't maybe get a there we can see that the S&P 500 is already taken it out. Likewise, the Nasdaq. So Nasdaq and S&P have just taken out current day low. That means that I am bullish for the remainder of this AM session on those two specific pairs. I can only look to buy, alright, I'm not going to be looking to go short. Now in yesterday's trading, if you guys saw those live stream or that live stream, we took 2 losses, both of which were just very silly on my behalf. We shouldn't even have traded yesterday, and the reason I say that is usually the day after public holiday or bank holiday or US holiday is just a dead day, alright? And I'll show you guys exactly what I mean by that. and something I should have just been able to identify immediately. So if you see over here on this current day profile, so when it goes black like this, that's essentially when the market is open, when the bond market opens. It's 9:30, all right, and that runs to about 4:15, and you'll see here, so we are only looking to trade in this dark zone, all right. Likewise, this lighter shaded color is essentially the day's liquidity, okay. And note how there is a small discrepancy here, but I'm not really too worried about those couple candles right over there from about 4:15 to about 6, okay. I'm looking from 6 p.m. previous day to now, yeah. So keep that one in mind. As I'm talking, market is just rallying, bro. What? Pretty good signs for us. Let's just see what the come on, brother. Mate. Okay, so we do have S&T on the 1 minute, but 1 minute S&T like that it's a bit aggressive, especially if the session is just open. You know what I mean? So we're not really going to take that specific trade setup as of yet. But what I just want to highlight to you guys is I want to look at the relationship between our. Oh yes, that's actually what I was going to point out. All right, so look at our market profile for today. Today's the final day, or today's the perfect day. And what I mean by that is we have this lighter shaded area, which essentially marks our true day open, or new day open, which is 6 p.m. previous day. Then we fall over to 9:30, right? And you can clearly see now that 9:30 has come around, we've started to trade in that darker shaded area. Whereas if we look at yesterday, look at how weird yesterday's price action was compared to today. So this is normal, okay? Normally we have like small part like that, or majority of the day will act as our liquidity and our price objectives and whatnot. Whereas if we look at yesterday's trading session, this was essentially Friday. Yeah, because Friday was Independence Day. So Friday was a half day as well. Friday closed at 12:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, New York time. Not even 1 p.m. All right. Now, then we begin trading yesterday, and what I mean by this is all of this was still essentially shaded in the same color. I don't want to see that. Okay. Just bottom line, rule of thumb for yourselves. Try not make the same mistake as what I did, and that's essentially the powerful thing about these live streams. You guys don't have to make the same mistakes I did. Very silly mistake. It happens. There's not much I can do about it now in hindsight. I just want to make sure that I learn from that and I don't do silly things like that again. So yeah, bottom line, we took 2 trades yesterday. We lost both trades, and that puts us down about $500 US, 560, roughly $560 US for the week. Now over here you guys will see my broker statement. If I pull this up, come on dog, fuck you bro. Yo, I don't have patience for shit like that. Alright, here we can see we're actually on a losing streak. We've lost 3 trades. Alright, the first one was just foolish. I was trying to buy after we had already taken out current day high. That's just a general rule of thumb, which I always tell myself not to do, and we did it. Okay. Then I'm not even fussed about yesterday's 2 results. I mean, it is very unfortunate on our P&L statement. There we can see we are down approximately $382 since the amount of money we've deposited. And here with the balance, we'll be able to see exactly how much we've deposited. All right. And there you'll see that's my live balance at the moment. So we have dropped quite a bit. Not good. But we'll be back. All right. So, should we take trades? This is exactly where we're going to take it. I do apologize for the white backgrounds and whatnot. I've been trying to change it on the back end, but it's just unfortunate you can't. So, yeah. But I do want to keep it on here. It just shows that this is a real account over there. You can see real 20. The 20 just stands for the server number. There are many, alright? So it doesn't matter. What's important is that it states it's a real account, okay? This is not bullshit. This is live funds. Promise you, those losses hurt yesterday. And yeah, the reason I'm doing this is just for transparency's sake. I mean, all these LTs are just flashing their cars and bullshit. Meanwhile, I'm flashing losses. So, not a good start. Not a good start at all. We're going to have to change that. But for right now, we've taken out sell side on the S&P, taken out sell side on the Nasdaq. So I'm not looking to sell, alright? I'm only looking to buy. We're not making the same mistake we've done previously. We're not making any more mistakes from henceforth. Like, pretty locked in about that. So I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna lock in all of those. Okay, cool. Now it's in sync. Not sure why that was happening. But anyways, guys, it's not really too much that we can do as of right now. So I will let you guys know. I'm looking for common swing highs, common swing lows to both be rated, traded, passed. And then with that, we're just going to see what happens. Alright, so stay tuned. And I'll let you guys know. But for right now, let's just remain patient. It's still very early on within the session. So yeah, it's not too much we can do, but remain patient. Stay tuned. Okay, I'm just testing a couple of things out. I want to see exactly if my mic's picking up the music I'm playing on my laptop currently and whether or not you guys can still hear the background noise, but it doesn't seem like it should. The reason I'm doing that is I just want to, yeah, still busy figuring out the whole streaming thing, yeah. Alright, so first 15 minutes has gone by. Let's check the candles. We've got bullish close on the Nasdaq. We have a bullish close on the S&P 500. And then we also have a bullish close on the Dow. So what I want to do for right now, I'm going to go ahead, I'll put a couple of price alarms in. That way we'll get notified as soon as these specific levels are hit. Now, that is my objective for today's trading session. Since we've taken out sell side, the only other level of liquidity is our buy side in form of current day high for all of our indices. Right now, the Dow is the only one that has not taken out any significant buy side, so we could actually get a really big trade today. Should it not take out any buy side, or not take out any liquidity in form of sell side or buy side before we get our specific entry. So I'll keep you guys updated with that. We're seeing some displacement on the Dow. It does look like we will get a inefficiency here or a fair value gap. But yeah, time will tell. So stay tuned. Like I said, still only the first 20 minutes of the session. We still have quite a lot of time left, so let's see how it goes. Cool. Alright, so guys, as you can see, I've made quite a couple of reference points here. These are essentially just common swing highs and lows, or in this case, all common swing lows. I ideally want to see one of our pairs raid swing low before the Dow hits this buy side level. Why am I talking about the Dow? Because the S&P still has a long way to go. The Dow is very short. Okay, so the Dow is probably going to hit its buy side liquidity first. So with that, let's see what price can do here. I'm just going to go ahead, expand these common swing highs, swing lows. Once again, I need to see a liquidity raid beneath one of these levels. So yeah, with that in mind, we're going to go ahead, we're going to plot another key swing point here. Right, so now you guys will see this. We have quite a couple swing points, swing highs, swing lows that we want to monitor. So yeah, let's stay tuned. Like I said, need to see a liquidity sweep below that specific swing low. Then we need to see a change in standard delivery whilst we have a cracking correlation on all of our assets. Right, those are the criteria that I am looking for specifically. So let's see where we can get, and we obviously need to see these levels hit before we go for that buy side level. Alright, stay tuned. Right, so we've just gotten that sell side sweep of that common swing point of YM and S&P. Alright. Whereas you can see on this specific swing point, the Dow Jones is nowhere near it. Alright, so if we can get a change of state of delivery here, I'm going long. Right, so right now I've just calculated my specific lots. I want to see exactly what price does. We have not yet got a change in state of delivery on the S&P, which you can see on the left. Then we also haven't yet received that change in state of delivery on the Dow. Now the trade is going to have to be somewhat short term. And the reason I say that is because we are so close to that specific buy side level on the Dow. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and erase those specific setups. We can clearly see that price is still wanting to move towards the downside. Yeah. I'm also going to take away this execution count. What I'm actually going to do, guys, is just pop this thing on a different screen just so that it's out the fucking way, because it's very irritating. And then I'll just put it back on display for you to see once we actually take those specific trades. Cool. Alright, now good news, we might have a possible change in state of delivery here, because we've just seen another swing low get swept, so let's see what happens here. Right, so all we're looking for now is essentially just to change state of delivery. We've gotten a previous swing point violated. But for this right now, it's not really doing it for us. So let's remain patient here, guys. This is pretty much the only common swing point I have left that I'll be monitoring, and also depending on what we can get here on this specific low, if we even form a low there. But this is looking pretty good for us. Okay, even if we start blasting up to the upside, I'm not going to be looking to take a long, so I have another swing point here. What I'm going to do is essentially just go ahead and we'll just change that. We need to see these common swing lows and highs violated, and we want to see price move with one another. Okay, so that's just a common swing point. I'll plot them on every single one of my charts, and the reason I'm not specifying as to what type of swing point it is, because it's a swing point on all of our specific pairs, alright? Only the Lord knows how I don't have a fucking mouse, bro. So we've traded below this on all of them. That means I can't use that specific swing point. Okay, now my next possible target is this specific swing point here, found at 10.08 on the Nasdaq, and on the Dow and the S&P. You can clearly see how close we are to that specific low over there, whereas the Dow is all the way down here. So there's a clear cracking correlation here, where the Dow is showing extreme strength, the S&P showing somewhat weakness, just for the small little 1 minute retracement, alright? Jump over to a 5 minute. Yeah, so you can see even if we went past that swing low, we'd be trading into a 5 minute inefficiency as well. and it's a common fair value gap as well. Same fair value gaps formed on the Dow, so that's good news for us. Alright, once more, this will form another swing point. Chaps, I'm gonna quickly pop off. I'll be back now. Just give me 1 sec. Alright, we're back. So, we can clearly see that this specific common swing point has been violated. Alright. Now, I've not exactly seen the same thing on the Nasdaq or the S&P. I'm always viewing the market in a place of majority versus minority, because I've obviously got 3 pairs here. If a trade goes in my favor, more often than not, what I've been able to see is that there were 2 specific closely correlated pairs. All of these are closely correlated. As long as 2 of them are doing the same thing, they're reacting from the same zone, they're printing the same price action, yeah, that's pretty much how I qualify SMT and all that jazz. Very well be our change in standard delivery. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, we're going to plot out this specific point. It would be between the Nasdaq and the Dow here. So let's get that up and going. Alright, so we've gotten that change in standard delivery, which is fantastic news for us. Now, what we want to do is we're either going to enter on the Dow or we're going to go on the Nasdaq. Okay, can't do both. Going to have to choose whichever one gives us an entry point first, should we be able to get that specific entry point, right? Now, I've got my interim broker here on the monitor next to me. As soon as I take that trade, then I will pop it back over on the live view and all of us can have a look at it. So stay tuned for that. Okay, looking to go long very soon. we can just get one push down on that. There you go. I am long. Don't however like that close, so we might get stopped out here. Okay, we've been stopped out there. Okay, this is the last possible trade scenario that we can take for today, alright? Okay, if we can get a change state of delivery now, then I'm definitely going to go long once more. I know we've just taken a bit of a hit there, but it's fine. Still have the trade premise in mind, so just keep. ridiculous, man. I'm not getting no interest right now. Once again, just gonna have to sit on our ass. I think that trade setup I was trying to take earlier was just so. This little order block over here, which is a bit crazy because there's no. Yeah. Anyways. I don't actually have any more common swing points to base this trades off of. Alright, I'm going to be looking to go long on the S&P 500. If we can close above here, that's change instead of delivery for me. So yeah, stay tuned. Price action is super sloppy right now. I don't really know what the fuck's going on. That first trade of mine, I think I figured out why I went wrong. It was such a stupid little... Like, this is a swing low, yeah, but it's not a... It doesn't give off a, like, a fair value gap. And a fair value gap is essentially displacement, alright? So here we can see displacement. Likewise on Nasdaq, we can see a slight displacement, but the two pairs that gave off that displacement aren't exactly my mitigation and my breaker. So they aren't my married couple, if I call it like that. It's normally how I view it. At least in a change in state of delivery and S&P way. So yeah, fucking dumb, very dumb trading this week. The chopper's real though. I mean, fuck, bro. What's cutting ya? I'm not really interested in trading any of this shit. We're down quite a lot. At the beginning, that loss we took actually had some slippage in it, so it went well over what we were seeing at the time. Right? You can see I was only risking about 277, I believe. And obviously slippage is a fucking thing in this game, so yeah. But unfortunately there, chaps. Taken a trade, lost. We've taken 3 trades, we're on a 4 trade losing streak right now. Oh my days. So yeah, not the best for us at all. But you just gotta stay in the game. We'll see if we can't find a new potential setup. It's getting close to the Hail Mary, I'll tell you that. So good news, I've just backtested exactly why those sculpting methods have worked in the past and not on that specific trade setup, and it's exactly what I said to you guys over here. I was looking at this as a swing low. It is a swing low, but it's not a... There's no... From that specific swing low, there's no displacement towards the upside, so it's not a significant swing low. Alright, it's not something we want to use. The Nasdaq or the S&P middle has that displacement. Likewise with the Nasdaq, where was it? There. But the Nasdaq and the S&P did not give me my breaker. So yeah, man, that's so frustrating, bro. Well, at least you learn, you know what I mean? It could be worse. It could be a lot worse. So yeah, that happens. What has happened? No, it's just been crazy because I don't see us continuing down. I honestly think we're gonna go up. Alright, we've got about 45 minutes left of the session. I'm down a lot, man. Fuck. I'm down like... This week alone. On this week alone we are down... We're down $870. Fuck, that's not good, bro. It's not good at all. But I mean, all we would need to do is essentially hit two trades with the same risk we've been risking. Hit 2 trades, win 2 trades, and we're back with profit. So we're gonna pull off the fucking possible, yo. We're gonna have to. We literally have to. Just stay tuned. It's such a prime example of it happening here. Bro, it's such a prime fucking example. Fuck. There's such a prime example of it happening right here. It's just obviously the bias is not really in our favor for this particular one. So, well, but it's a perfect example. It's exactly what you want to see from price. Common swing high, alright, and this is a common swing high on the ES. So if we look there, 1030, that forms. Then over here, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm just gonna do this. Put the Dow all the way out on the left, cause fuck the Dow. And then we'll just put the Nasdaq over here. Now we can see it perfectly. Right. So here you can see there at half past 10, common swing high. right? But it's not actually a perfect example. But it is, alright? So it's a common swing high, yeah? We have a common swing high, and we know it's a significant high that we can use. Why? Because it displaces, okay? It displaces down on both, alright? We need to see it displace down on both. Now the swing high itself needs to be common on at least two of them, but we can obviously still go ahead and use our... See, there's a couple of things I still need to figure out like that. But one of them for sure is the... Because our swing high has 3 candles, okay? And our swing high needs to have the same... I don't even know how to explain it or put it in words. But the swing high, that candle, the time at which that candle forms, needs to be in the 3 candle pattern across all of them. So what I mean by that is this swing high over here, 1029, 1030, and 1031. Okay, that is our 3 candles that form that swing high, and you can clearly see it's the exact same on the S&P. And then we get displacement on both. Okay, we need displacement on both. I think that's actually how I'm gonna, yeah. So common swing points, displacement. Remember, T, common swing points, displacement. I can do that, I can remember that. Good. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, back test all of the examples later on today. And then we'll see exactly what we can get to. Bro, it just fucking melted down. That's exactly where I bought, bro. Fuck's sake. Trading's hard. Don't let anyone bullshit you. Damn, it's irritating because we've taken 3 trades. We've lost 3 trades. We shouldn't have traded yesterday. Today's trade, I accept the loss. Is what is. It's just ultimately helping me to refine on that specific strat. But it's kind of getting to, well, like I said, also, all we need is actually 2 trades and we're in profit. I mean, if we walk away with 2 trades, 1 is to 2 on both, risking the same we've been risking, we're essentially up over a K, over, we'll be 1.12, and that will put us way up. So yeah, that's actually what the fuck we need for the remainder of this week. We need to start crunching out some fucking trades. But yeah, guys, like it is what it is, you know. There's not really too much we can do about it right now. I would have never taken that specific short, but learning from that mistake, I also would not have been taking that bar. So yeah, it is what it is. It's a bit unfortunate, but the name of the game, you know what I mean? These things tend to happen. Shit hits the fan, and you just gotta bounce back. It's pretty much all there is to it, man. So all I'm trying to do now is essentially identify common swing highs, common swing lows. Okay, so we actually came very close to, you know, an injury over there. This move, had that just closed above there, likewise on the S&P, had that just closed above there, we would have gone long. But you can clearly see market was not giving us that. Like, market's been ridiculous here, man. What the fuck? So yeah, it is what it is. You know, really just is what it is. I think I'm better off kind of just sticking with the Nasdaq and the S&P. Obviously, I have to have the Dow Jones there. Like you don't have to do anything, take it back. But me personally, I just want to keep the Dow. I always want to keep the Dow with me. It's just another reference point, very good to look at, especially when the Dow goes ahead and hits a major sell side, buy side, or previous day high, low, which is also again buy side or sell side. So yeah, that's not quite a wrap as of yet, but we fucking getting there, bro. I'll tell you that. It's ridiculous how we've just fallen again. What the fuck is going on, man? Let's go 1 hour. Let's go 30 minutes. Okay, so we've got the Dow now left. This 50, okay. So we haven't really gotten any market structure, but anyways, I wouldn't have gone short. There's no ways I was going short, especially after we've taken buy side and sell side. I've just been burned too many times now, literally. I've been getting fucked in my own live stream by my own rule that I fucking break. So irritating, bro, but you gotta fix it. Come on, T. Come on, bro. I'm gonna have to bounce back. Make or break, folks. I'll tell you that, bro. Lord knows. Know the last. Well, I can't really comment for the rest, but yeah. I'm not playing games when I say make or break. Like, we're gonna have to fucking make a plan here, Chana. For real. I'm being dead genuine now because you're the only bra watching this shit. You're the only O who watches your own shit, bro. It's actually pretty fucking sad, but you know what the fuck can I do about that? So yeah, just remember, okay? Common swing point. Now, remember, swing point, 3 candle sequence. The swing point needs to be common, alright? Doesn't have to be the exact same time, but it does need to fall within that 3 candle pattern. Alright, once you have that, we need to see displacement, okay? Displacement from that swing point. That shows that it's a valid swing point, it's a real swing point. It's not some little puffed up bullshit like you fucking took today. Now that's the good thing. If we essentially just stick to these rules, we would not have taken the trade we took today, and we would have never traded yesterday. That was the worst decision I could have ever fucking made, was to trade yesterday. I understand today's loss will take it on the chin, is what it is, mate. It's helped us to refine the strat. But yesterday's loss, dude, come on, bro. Like, you're tweaking. You're fucking tweaking, bro. Come on. So yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Unfortunate, but we are here. So it's essentially a positive thing. We needed that to happen, okay? We needed that to happen before there was more capital. We needed that to happen before we increased the risk, before we got more clients. So that's alright. I accept that loss. Does not look very fucking good for me right now. But I still got a lot of room. We still got a lot, okay? The account balance is on. You guys can't see it. I'll bring it up. Because I'm a fucking G, bro. That's why. very sad to be rating myself as a G. But whatever, bro. Fuck it. We're out here. Okay. So yeah, there you guys can see. Alright. Once again, one of my guys. This is a real account. Okay. It says real 20. Now you cannot hack this money. You cannot take this money. Good fucking luck. You can't. Alright. I've checked everything. Made sure you can't. Don't worry about that. It's not gonna happen. Don't even waste your time. Alright. All I want you guys to know is this is real, and you can validate that by seeing that it says real up here. Now, no guru is flashing bullshit. It's going to be this, okay? And I'm going to take one step further, showing you guys what we took today. Now, all we need to do is essentially plus 2 hours on that time. I don't know why MetaTrader 4 gives us that specific time, but that's bullshit. I did not take this trade at 14:38. It was at 16:38. Okay, so all you need to do is plus 2. You can go back on the stream. You can look at over here. Come on, bruv. There you. Oh my fuck. As I move my mouse, sorry, I mustn't swear. As I move my mouse here, you can see it says Tuesday, 23rd of June, 2026 at 11 a.m. Likewise, once we took the trade, you guys will be able to see that. Okay. Now it says here minus 298. That is unfortunate. That was slippage. That happens, especially on a 1 minute time frame. Alright, now should not have happened. Why? Because this is not a valid trade setup. We didn't have that displacement from that specific swing point, so it doesn't validate that swing point. Yes, the times match up, everything looked good, except for the lack of displacement on the pair we were looking as our breaker. If you don't understand what the fuck I'm saying, comment down below and I'll make videos about this. That's literally the only way we're going to go through it. But anyways, okay, so we can essentially, okay, well, this what I'm showing you is we are down, okay, we're down a lot, yeah, but we're down, it says 681, that's bullshit. We're down a lot more because at a stage we were up, this account was $4 short of 3k, so we're essentially down a k, but remember some of that was obviously profit, which is why it won't really make sense. But yeah, I've done the calculation here. We took a knock of $577 yesterday. We took a knock of about $300 today. I'm just rounding up. Yeah, pretty unfortunate. You know, it's $877 lost just in this week alone. Right? It's not a piss willy amount. It's a significant amount, alright? And I treat it like it's a real fucking wound. I treat $50 like it's 500,000, even though I've never traded that. It doesn't matter, alright? I don't take these things lightly. I am a perfectionist. I am my own worst critic. Though, if you want to criticize me even more, feel free to comment down below. But there's fuck all watching, so I doubt that's gonna happen. But yeah, that's just the nature of the game. You know, I've decided to be in this industry. I didn't think it was going to be as complex as what it was, given the amount of time I've been in it thus far. But hey, chaps, it's what it is. I'm not bitching, I'm not moaning. I took a loss. I know I need to get up and fight once more. So the account's sitting on $2,000 right now. Okay, it's the 23rd of June 2026. It is not a nice feeling at all, but nevertheless, it is a feeling I get to experience because I'm alive, and this is a time to thank the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, not only in my times of upliftment, but especially in the times where it's hurting right now. So yeah, I am elated to be able to walk away today with a lesson, okay? A loss only stays a loss if you don't learn from it. Now, I'd like to think we've learned from it. We will absolutely never again, in my human existence, go against my fucking bias. We take our buy side liquidity in form of current day high, we will only short. If we take our sell side liquidity in form of current day low, we will only buy, okay? For your own peace of mind, Tamana, don't ever do that shit again, please. Alright? And also, needs to be a common swing point, needs to have some form of displacement to validate that specific common swing point, okay? And then all the other rules and confluences that you normally look for are perfectly right. That's the only missing thing you had, okay? Was that displacement? You need to see displacement, especially on fucking 1 minute. I don't know what you were thinking about, why you did not think about that, but nevertheless, the only way you're gonna think about it is taking a smack on the chin. And that's what today is being, that's what yesterday was. So yeah, 3 down. Alright? I'm gonna go a step further and show you guys the fucking streak we're on right now, man. Alright? It's a 4 losing streak, don't call that shit. Okay, we lost $133. I can't even remember why. Then those 2 trades shouldn't have even traded. Okay, should never fucking touched the charts yesterday. Alright? That's not good. I need to journal this shit. Why the fuck have you not journaled? Well, you did journal it. Okay, fair enough. It's somewhere here on the laptop. I've journaled that. I know why I took that loss, but that'll be a pretty good lesson just to go back and do that once more. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. But the 10th was a long fucking time ago, bro. Anyways, the 10th was a long time ago, but I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna rectify that error, okay? But bottom line, all I'm trying to show you guys here, real account, okay? And what I'm showing you right now is not glamorous, it's not glorious, fucking sucks, okay? But it is what it is. It's just the reality of the matter. This is a game I'm in. We're on a 4 trade losing streak. Okay? You lot can do the, I'll do the math. I'll do the math right the fuck now. So it's 133 plus 280 plus 277 plus basically 300. 990, okay? Now, it may not look like we've lost 990, but that's because we've obviously had a couple winners before we hit that 5 streak loss, okay? So we're down, bottom line. We are fucking down, okay? Unacceptable, cannot happen. I'm the best at this, and I'm not really acting like I'm the best at it, so... Really not the best at it yet. I'm trying to become the best at it. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do. Stay tuned. All right, like and subscribe if you found this to be somewhat insightful. Yeah, if you thought that this was authentic and real, and you can actually fucking see that this is legit shit, subscribe, like, comment, do fucking anything. Just do something, please. Like, sick and tired of looking to my right hand seeing fuck all views. It's jarring, bro. I want to be chatting to people in the live chat here. But anyways, I understand it's part of the game. Rightfully so. You guys should not be looking at my shit if I'm not catching these banging trades, which I have not been doing, just been losing. So I get you guys. Don't watch it. That sucks. But it is what it is. Okay, so 1128. See, 1128 would be a common swing point, alright? Everything about it is absolutely perfect. I love to see it. We have displacement away from that specific swing point over here. So if we could return here, sweep that sell side, and start heading towards the top of the chart, that'd be fantastic. Now, potential bottleneck is that we have about 25 minutes and 40 seconds remaining of this particular session until we hit 12 o'clock or noon New York time. Now we're on a 1 minute chart, right? So pretty much anything can happen. It's not too far for us to think about. So what we're gonna do? We're back, alright? Not like that. Okay. We're gonna give it another go. We're gonna set up the chart like it was our first day here. Not ready. We don't want to do that, okay? It's a common swing point with yes. Alright, and then what I'm going to do there, I'm going to copy, paste it, put it on the S&P. We'll just go ahead, we'll make sure this is nice and neat. We'll just edit that, and over there we'll say YM so that we know that we are cross-referencing that with the Dow Alright. So there you go. That would have been a pretty legit move. Now, likewise, what we are seeing here is another potential swing point, okay? But what validates a swing point is the displacement. And that is super important. And you know what, chaps? Today's a fucking win because I say so, alright? A little bit of delusion. Definite. From an investor's perspective, it's just... From an investor's perspective, you should calm the fuck down and be relaxed and be reassured that I'm learning from set mistakes and that we still have money in the account, right? So fear not. That's my burden, alright? And we're gonna have to weather that storm when the day comes. Should it come, God forbid. But we're out here, alright? We're prepping, okay? Now we have a common swing point. Why is it a common swing point? Because if we look at our 3 candle pattern sequence, we can see that a swing point is neutral. Okay? Both at 11:28 we have a swing low on the Dow, and at 11:28 exactly we have another swing low on the S&P, where both pairs have given displacement. Okay? It's not enough to have displacement on one, I need displacement on 2. Well, I need displacement on the 2 pairs that I'm looking to enter, and in this case it is only the Dow and only the S&P, so both need to have that displacement. Good. You're learning. You are learning. I think there are thieves at my front door. I'm gonna be back now. Give me 1 sec. Alright, we're back. No thieves. But yeah, like I was saying, that's the swing point. That's the only reference point we're going to be looking to target here. Alright, if we do not get this trade, we don't fucking trade. Sorry. Damn. Yo, perhaps that wasn't healthy. Hiccups aren't supposed to hurt. Oh. We've really screwed ourselves over in this week, I'll tell you that. Very unfortunate. But I'd once again want to thank the Lord for the lesson I learned today. I'll carry it with me till the end. Alright, so we've just seen a raid in that specific swing low on the S&P. We have not seen the same on the Dow. This is exactly what I want to see. Okay, this is perfect. This could essentially tee us up for a bar, but we need to see the close below this body. That would validate a liquidity raid. Right? A sweep is not enough for me. I need more than a sweep. I need a raid of liquidity. Okay? So with that in mind, we need to see another bearish candle here on the 1 minute chart, but we do not want to see the Dow Jones take out that swing low. If we see the Dow take out that swing low, we're done, okay? The chances of us getting another setup is probably not going to happen. So, do me a favor, cross your fingers, your toes, tell your aunties, uncles, brothers, sisters, nephews, and nieces to cross their fucking toes as well, because we need this trade. Alright? Well, technically we don't need anything but the Lord, but we would want to take this trade, alright? We want to take a real trade that actually contains all the confidences we needed that we've not been taking. Alright, so let's stay tuned. 2 seconds left, and we do not get that liquidity raid. We need to see it happen now within this candle. Should we not be able to see it with this candle, we're pretty much done for the day. Alright, now here we go. It's another push lower. The Dow Jones cannot take that point. If the Dow Jones takes that level, we are done. We need the S&P to close below. We do not need the same on the Dow. Okay, so the Dow just needs to chill the fuck out, needs to relax, do its thing over there. But the S&P needs to also start playing some ball game here, bro. Need to close below. That's the opposite. Close. I need you to turn red, not green, bro. Come on. And then for the trade, once again, just gonna go with 280. Like we're gonna keep the risk standard. Unless we drop to a certain point, then we are gonna do something very scary, which I'm gonna leave for if that time comes, which I really hope it doesn't. But yeah, it could. Alright, so yeah, let's see what happens here. The bearish close. Reacting very nicely off that level, by the way. Essentially just swept it, now it's continuing up. The Nasdaq, what I like about the Nasdaq, only thing I don't like about the Nasdaq is obviously we've already taken out that common swing point. Alright, like it was a swing point, 1128 was a swing point on all of them. It looked good, it looked promising. But yeah, I mean, damn, don't look like we're gonna get it here, folks. Okay, we have about 18 minutes remaining of the session. Make that 17. We were very close to getting this particular setup of ours. What I will do though is essentially I was unaware that I even had these. But that's amazing. What we've done there. I don't want to waste your guys' time by typing shit out. So yeah. So now essentially if that's a common swing point, then we can just go over here and we can select any one of our options. I'll start doing that for all of them. entrepreneur. I haven't done that before, but anyways. Alright, now the very unfortunate thing, ladies and gentlemen. This 5-minute model of mine is a setup. And I was glued to the fucking 1 minute, so I did not pay attention to the 5 minute. My mistake. Very similar to the 1 minute model, pretty much the exact same. I'd say the only difference is that on the 1 minute we need to see the displacement to validate that specific swing point. But remember, on a 5 minute model you can be a little less accurate. Why? Because you're on a 5 minute, you're on a slightly higher time frame. Whereas on a lower time frame, you need to be accurate. Like, you need to be as accurate as it fucking get. So yeah, that's a pretty painful one to see happen. But it is what it is. We'll take it on the chin. But yeah, I literally could have recouped all my losses right then and there. My target with this would have been 1:2, so pretty much as soon as it's at 2, or the Dow trades towards its specific buy side. I'd rather target the Dow's buy side. Not really. If I was in that trade, I probably would have got out right then and there. But yeah, guys, that fucking wraps it up, you know. Very unfortunate for us, but such love. We'll take it on the chin, and I'll be back for the next one. Until then, see you guys. Take care.